The year is 2034. This is not some distant science fiction future. This date could become a tombstone on the grave of the modern world order. What happens when the Cold War between the US and China suddenly turns hot? The answer is provided by Admiral James Stavridis. His book, 2034, is a warning written in the blood of a war that has not yet begun. The crisis begins with what experts call the digital Pearl Harbor. The USS John Paul Jones encounters a suspicious trawler, the One Ray. In a single moment, all the destroyer's advanced electronics go dark.
Report. What is the status of the network?
All systems are down, sir. We have no telemetry.
The most sophisticated weapons system on the planet is instantly reduced to scrap metal. Simultaneously, an unthinkable event occurs over Iran. Major Chris Wedge Mitchell loses all control. His aircraft is forced down onto an Iranian airfield. The shock in Washington is immediate. America, accustomed to technological dominance, suddenly realizes their advantage is now their greatest weakness. China had spent years inserting malicious hardware backdoors, the wedge, deep into the commercial microchip supply chains. The trap has been set, and it has sprung perfectly. The US military is effectively blind and deaf to the world. Exploiting the US's blindness, China makes its primary move, launching the full-scale amphibious operation to forcibly reclaim Taiwan. The world freezes. The counterattack is a disaster. Chinese forces utilize hypersonic missiles. Aircraft carriers are sunk in rapid succession. This is the brutal conclusion to the era of American invulnerability. Stavridis paints a frightening picture. The U.S. military is forced to retrieve bulky, decades-old analog radios and paper maps from dusty warehouses because the digital world is dead.
They're moving faster than we anticipated.
Cornered, humiliated, and facing utter defeat, the U.S. leadership makes a fatal decision. To halt the Chinese advance, they authorize the use of tactical nuclear weapons. The target, the Chinese naval base at Zhangjiao. The nuclear threshold is crossed. China's retaliation is instant and merciless. A mirrored strike. Nuclear warheads fall on San Diego and Galveston. 2 American cities are erased from the map. Millions are killed. The war ends as abruptly as it began, leaving both sides stunned by the mutual annihilation. They sign a shaky armistice. 2034 concludes not with an American victory, but with the collapse of the bipolar world order. New centers of influence, India, Russia, Iran, rise to fill the void. Admiral Stavridis wrote this book not to frighten us, but to prevent this scenario. It is a story of how technological arrogance and the inability to understand one's adversary lead directly to Armageddon. Will we manage to read this warning before the year 2034? If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.